Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we'll be reviewing the new Hybrid by Yes Snowboards. This board is available in 157 and 161. This board features Yes's directional cam rock 141, which is just a very mellow cam rocker. So you got 4 millimeters of camber underfoot and then 1 millimeter of rocker out in the nose and the tail. This is just going to make it so it has a little bit of snap underfoot, but you've got that ease of rocker in the nose and tail. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a spring bluebird powder day. The storm had rolled through the night before, so there was like fresh snow that warmed up and turned into heavy snow, and there was some chunder snow where the wind had blown it all off. Basically, it was a perfect spring powder day, and I rode this board with my K2 Thraxis boots and my K2 Indy bindings. So this is a full directional board, obviously. Softer nose, stiffening up right in front of the front insert pack and progressively getting stiffer to the tail with a fair amount of torsional flex. The overall flex, I would say, is just around the middle of the road, maybe a little bit slightly past it. At high speeds, the nose will flap and you will feel that resonate back under the front foot. But overall, this board is lively. It's going to feel some of the chatter, but it does a pretty good job of dissipating what you need. It doesn't really totally buck you around or cause you to wash out in rutted out terrain. This board takes next to no effort to get it to pop off that tail. It makes powder hits just so much better because you can just sort of spring off everything and just land and pop again. It's very easy to engage. It does have a lot of rebound to it, but it doesn't fight you. It's one of those boards that it's almost a skate style pop, but not quite. Dear God, the nose on this thing. It's the ultimate sweet spot for nose butters. You just pop that 180, you land, and it locks in, and it holds until you want to let it release. You want to do a 40-foot pow butter? Here you go. That's it. You want to do a big old wheelie out of some pow, lean back on that tail and really get it upright and just push it right through. This board butters amazingly in powder. The side cut on this board does not suck. It grips and rips. You do steer a little bit more underfoot than out at the contact points, which is nice because this board is volume shifted. It lays over from edge to edge with relative ease, and you can really drive into the center of this board and get it to slingshot you off the tail. It's one of those boards that if you want to lay a deep carve, you can, but it's those long swooping, like middle of the road type carves where you're going from one side of the trail back to the other that it really excels. I'm not saying that it sucks at tight, quick carves, because it was solid on that, but it really shines when you're just driving a turn from one side of the trail back to the other. So who is this board for? I definitely think it's for the resort powder rider with a little bit more of a freestyle focus. If you're spinning 360s off pow hits and shit like that, here you go. You want to do some butters? That's it right there. This board is amazing in low angle pow. That's like where I think it truthfully excels. It's very nimble around trees, and it's just a butter machine. You can just lock into a butter and have it hold. It's a board that if you get on a grimmer, you can rail a deep hard carve if you need to, and even do a Euro carve. It's just a well-balanced board. It was a deck that I got on and I really didn't want to get off of. I think Yes has a really good thing going on with this board. Comparable boards. The Rosinal Sashimi, the Libtech MC Wayfinder, the Rome Powder Division. This has been my review of the Yes Hybrid. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the content we've got coming out for you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really want to support us and you want to see us just grow out what we're doing, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.